Cousins, what's up? Welcome and welcome back. I'm your girl, Soul Cosmic. This is my cosmic life. Come on in. I have a channeled message for you. I wouldn't call it a channel message. It's more like a download that Spirit gave me, and it kind of piggybacks off of a video that I did a couple weeks ago where I talk about they placed a bet on your life, or they wedged a bet over your life and lost. It kind of piggybacks off of that. But basically, the message that Spirit has given me today is that I'm speaking to a collective who has gone through some things, okay? These are things that you have tried to talk about to people, articulate, or, to someone close to you or some bodies close to you, but there's no sense to make out of it because it is very much a spiritual warfare type of situation where to the mundane eye or in this 3D level, it does not make any type of sense. But I'm talking to a collective who has gone through this, where you have been spiritually attacked, and it had basis of some type of psychological warfare, emotional and mental manipulation, abuse, things like that. A lot of you have come face to face with what, we call narcissism. And I hate to even throw that word around because it's just such a trendy word to label someone as these days, but we are seeing more and more that these traits are showing up in people. And I'm coming to realize that this narcissism is a spirit, okay? But that's not what this message is about. The message, it is about that, but that's not the focus of the message. The message is whatever you've gone through, these people, whoever perpetrated some type of betrayal or some type of abuse against you, yes, they are most certainly part of your destined path, okay? You are free to believe what you want to believe, but here on my channel, what I believe is that before we even incarnate into this realm, we establish contracts, soul contracts with other souls, okay? This is just a meat suit, an avatar. We're talking about what goes on the inside, what is eternal, primordial, okay? And so before you incarnate into this particular life, you sit at a round table, perhaps, I don't know, sit before or appear before some council, and you and other souls agree to come together for certain life lessons, to exact some type of karma, to solve karma, to dissolve karma, that type of thing. And these narcissistic energies that you have contracted with are definitely part of your path. They are here to wake you up and to activate you in ways that place you further along your timeline towards your higher self, your highest self, okay? Actualizing what your purpose is in this particular lifetime. Also, I'm speaking to a collective who perhaps is struggling to see it that way, and to not to see them as a blessing because it's definitely not energy that one would consider a blessing, because they are very much predators, very harmful, hurtful, inhumane beings. These are like energies who do not value humanity. This is I get the energy of people who would treat an animal better than they would treat a human. And then some of them actually are pretty fucktards to animals too. But that's not, I don't want to get onto that. Anyway, you may be looking at this from a perspective that is doing you an injustice, or it's doing a disservice to you actually stepping into your higher self. Again, not to look at these people as good people or something that you should be thankful for, but you should be thankful for the opportunity to have been able to overcome and learn the lesson through these people, through these energies. And so there's a need to step back and stop victimizing yourself in a way where you're watching these types of videos, you're in the tarot land and you're scrolling and watching just to validate how you feel, how you know you were wronged, how you know these people aren't shit. Stop doing that. Spirit is saying that it's time to adopt an attitude of gratitude. Be grateful that you were able to overcome it, that you were able to step away from it, that you were able to see through the illusion and finally come to your own senses about the situation, about the energy, the person that you were dealing with, and you got out of there. That is the blessing. That is the lesson. And it is something that you should certainly be thankful for. So it's time to switch your thought patterns, your mindset towards what you went through and experienced with these particular energies, and start getting more tunnel vision towards the path forward. This is in your rear view, and it's only there as a reminder of where you came from and where the fuck you're not going again. Okay? You got this, family. You've got this. I wish you well. I hope it resonates. If it does, please do like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments, what the fuck have you gone through? I'm willing to share my story. I'd like to hear yours too. See you next time. Bye.